Hi everyone! Today we're looking at the Steampunk Special Colouring Heaven magazine. It features 40 sci-fi designs by Matt and Dawn Davidson, including 14 brand new exclusives. So obviously it's a steampunk issue, so you kind of know what you're going to get with that. You're going to get all the amazing clothing, the cogs, the metals, the ironworks and the machinery and things like that. So without further ado, let's have a look inside. So the Colouring Heaven format has changed a little bit. Right at the start we used to have like a paragraph about the artist and the colour swatch thing. Now we've got a paragraph about the artist still, but it's sort of incorporated into this note from the creative director, Jenny. This is all about Colouring Heaven Plus, which is where you become a member for £3.50 a month, and for that you'll get the magazine delivered to your door, 10% off any back issue of the magazine. You get free access to the Colouring Heaven Discovery Club, which is an email that you get every single week with a brand new illustration from a different illustrator. You have the membership to the Colouring Club, which is access to the member exclusive friendly online club. I think they do live videos, live colouring, things like that. You get sneak peeks and exclusive download designs every month, and you'll get 10% off the full Anthem portfolio. So whatever else this publisher does in magazines, I think they do music and things like that. So that is an awful lot to get for £3.50 a month. I mean, to be honest, just the magazine on its own, this in the shops, costs £5.49. So you're paying £3.50, which is markedly less than the RRP, and you're getting all of that as well as the magazine. So incredible, really. So seeing as this magazine is created and printed in the UK, this is a UK only deal, but I'm sure that Colouring Heaven do have other sort of deals and discounts for you if you live further afield. It'll all be on the website. So let's get into the illustrations. We've got a young boy here, he's got his satchel on. Obviously you've got the famous steampunk goggles, and he's looking very, very Victorian and of that time period. Now, one thing that was changed is the colour of the lettering. So usually this would be a really bold black lettering, but they've now changed it from this issue onwards into a lighter grey, so it doesn't show through so much on the back of each illustration. So that's that. So the first one was Errand Boy, and that was an exclusive from Dawn. This next one is another exclusive, and it's called Focus. So obviously you've got your lens, you know, the whole glasses kind of, it's not really glass, it's like a monocle, isn't it? But it's really intricately designed and engineered. But, you know, beautiful illustration. In fact, this is one that I was going to do, the first one that I was going to do. As soon as I saw it, I thought, really, really like this portrait. And I found a better one, or at least one that I wanted to do first. So this one's called On Time, another exclusive. It's a young girl. So again, you can just expect all clothing of that period and alongside all of the steampunk elements. And that's the whole book, really. That's it all the way through. I'm just going to be repeating myself if I keep describing everything. This one's called Steam Empress. As you can see, it's from a side view, and it almost looks like a cameo brooch, like a silhouette. Hickory Dickory Dock is another exclusive. We've got the little rhyme down here as well, but I think it's been changed slightly. It says, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse rebuilt the clock. When it strikes 3, the cats all flee. Hickory Dickory Dock. So a mouse has rebuilt the clock and it makes the cats run away. Jack B Nimble, exclusive by Dawn. Jack B Nimble, Jack be quick, Jack flies like he's a lunatic. So Jack has obviously built his own, what do you call these, like jet-powered flying machine things. Then we've got Rosie, who looks to me like she'd be in some sort of saloon somewhere, maybe behind the bar, and she would be keeping all of the men on their best behaviour. Then we've got Foxy, which was another one that I thought about colouring, and as you can see, she's got a fox around her hat, and yeah, just that kind of time period look to her. We've got Late for Tea, so this could be an Alice in Wonderland inspired one. You can see that she's got a bottle that says drink me on it. She's also got a watch. She looks like she's wearing the Mad Hatter's hat. And then we've got the White Rabbit down here that's all made out of cogs and machinery. So it's a steampunk take on Alice in Wonderland. Then we've got Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet to tinker with her toy harmonium. When her schoolmates did chide her, she sent forth her spider, which effected complete pandemonium. So again, the spider is made out of pipework and all that kind of stuff. And it even looks like the main body of the spider is a bulb. So maybe it lights up, I don't know. Then we have Mary Had a Little Bird. So this one says, Mary had a clockwork bird with brass as bright as gold, and everywhere that Mary went she brought the bird to hold. To school she took it every day, it chirped into her ears the answers to arithmetic until it stripped its gears. So you can see it's given her all of the answers to her test. Really fun. So obviously this is the one I've completed. It's the one that I decided, you know, I'd have the most fun colouring first. It's called Mad Doctor, and again it is an exclusive to this book. You won't find it anywhere else. As you can see, there's lots of scribbles on this side of the page because I've been writing down all of the colours that I was using for each element of the illustration. Now this, which you may already know, it's been out a few days, is a video colour along on my channel. It's in real time, it's just got some music over it. I'm not talking all the way through because it took me quite a while to colour this, obviously. And it's in real time, so you can follow along with it if you wish. I coloured it using Copic markers. I'm kind of going on a bit of a Copic craze at the moment, trying to add to my collection and hopefully one day have the full set. And yeah, so I've always been a pencil girl, but I'm sort of going towards using markers nowadays, and I don't think it's going to, you know, completely take over pencils, because I still do prefer pencils. You can get a lot more detail done with pencils, but I don't know, maybe I'm just enjoying trying another medium. And yeah, it's faster, it's a lot faster, you still got your vibrant colours and they blend beautifully. So anyway, had great fun colouring this one, and as I say, you can watch the video of me doing it on my channel. So this one here, I can't even see what this is called, or can I? Let's have a look. Don't think I can quite read what it says. No, but it looks to me like a doll maker, or it could even be, I guess, well, I was going to say doll maker, but it could be that this is just some really tiny person, but I don't think so. I'm not really sure. It looks as if she has cogs inside her and like machinery and stuff, so I guess it is a doll and this person is repairing it, I think. Got his toolbox down here. And then we've got Mini Drone. So this one is a little butterfly, clearly made out of metal, and it's coming towards her. I guess it's her little friend or something. I hate sort of trying to describe the images because it's all there, you can see it yourself. This is called High Flyer. So we've got another metallic bird. And then Adele. So this is interesting because we've gone into a bit of a grayscale format, and it's a bit different as well because we've got the capsule frame around it as well. It says, Adele Auclair discovers the resurrection key. So it's almost like an old storybook that you might read. And this one is set in Egypt, I think. You can see we've got a mummy coming out of the wall in the background. There's the hieroglyphics and all sorts. That's a really good, fun image, that one. I can imagine it being done with a lot of rich, ochre-y, sand desert colours, you know. So another Alice in Wonderland inspired one. This is a lot more detailed. We've got the hookah smoking caterpillar. We have got the Mad Hatter, the Cheshire Cat, and obviously the White Rabbit and Alice. But Alice is looking much more badass in this version than she does in the original. So you can see she's got her steampunk weapons and costume. Now then, what's this one called? Avaskaya? Avaskaya? It says Captain Sasha Avaskaya of the Imperial Ether Armada. Who knows? But we've got all of these blimps and airships behind her, and it seems as though she is the captain of a ship. You can see the ship's railings and this steampunk ship's wheel. What do you call it? Like a steering wheel? I don't know. And she has obviously the captain's wear on as well. Then we've got Baroness. So huge costume here. You can see she's got this kind of, you know when they used to have those frames underneath their dresses that made them stick out like this, and they'd have really nipped in waists and then just these huge dresses. Well, she's got this same thing, but it's got that steampunk twist, as you can see. And really loving the hairstyle on this as well. Got those very long braids. And then in the background you can see that she's got her guard as well. Centre of the Earth. So we have what looks like a cave, and somebody's here sort of looking in with a lantern. We've also got some jellyfish that look like they're floating around, but then we've got a waterfall behind here, and I don't know, is it underwater, is it not? I can't really tell, but she's just climbing down here on her rope. Then we've got Defender of Cornpaw, Commander of the Anaya Iron Elephants. So again, it's one of these grayscale-ish type ones, and it does really look like something out of a fantasy storybook that you'd read, like fantasy illustrated storybook. Then we've got Defender of Oz. So clearly this is Wizard of Oz inspired. We've got the Lion, Cowardly Lion, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and who's this? Is this the Wizard of Oz? I don't know, I've not seen it. I've told you before, I'm terrible with like kids films and stuff. Double Agents of the Old West. This is Jamie West and Artesia Gordon, Special Federal Agents in the Western Territories. So this kind of reminds me of like a bounty hunter thing that you might see in a Western, kind of a bit like Westworld as well. It looks as if this ship is scorpion shaped, so it's really cool. And you've got the bullet train behind there. Well, it's kind of like an old steam train, but it looks like it's going to go fast like a bullet train. And I guess, well, I don't know, this one's upside down, so who knows what they're doing? Are they mutilating these machines, I guess? Dr. Jekyll and Miss Hyde. Now this one is not an exclusive, and I know this because I've had it in my Etsy basket for the longest time. And to be honest, I don't know why I didn't colour this one first. I think I just got drawn to the Mad Doctor, but really like this. I especially like that the characters are female, so it's femmed those characters, which is fantastic. Then we've got Eliza, who is another kind of warrior soldier looking person. Lots of kind of metropolis going on in the background, but also within the mountains and what looks like it could, well, it is, look, because there's Earth, so we're on a different planet now. That's why it looks a bit alienish. I'll get there in the end. Then we've got Gaslight Geisha. So clearly Geisha, Oriental inspired. We've got the dragon just here on her arm with the cogs and things. I think you call them gears in America, don't you? With the gears and the cogs. And yeah, it's cool. Is this a smoking device? I think it might be. At first I thought it was like a carton of a drink that you'd get in primary school, like a little apple juice box or something, but I think it might be a smoking device. Then this is called Gearson Girl. So it says, the Gearson Girl, the perfect wife, voted best auto-maid of 1899, Professor Higgins and Co. It says she's all new, EZ247, low maintenance, you hold the key to her heart. The easy on-off switch, she cooks, she cleans, she sews, she runs silent, and she has a handy mute button. So this is really quite un-PC, isn't it? We've got a robot lady here that will come and do everything for you, and she'll be quiet while she does it, as all women should be, apparently, back then. So again, I was talking about femming different characters that we know historically as male characters, and this here is Combs and Watson, and it is the femme version, obviously, of Sherlock Holmes and John Watson. You can see that we've got Big Ben in the background, and we've got Sherlock's violin, and, you know, obviously the steampunk elements all there as well. And it's really cool. Another one that I think could be fantastic to draw, to colour. Nematopia or Nematopia looks, I think this one is definitely underground. It looks like these are underground palaces. We've got a, I don't know whether it's an octopus or some sort of tentacled kraken that has its tentacle wrapped round her. Lots of fish, crabs and that kind of thing. And she's just making her way through with her weapons. Then we've got Satine of Paris. Now, I know I keep saying this, but this is another one I sort of was like that about colouring it for the review, because Moulin Rouge is one of my all-time favourite films. I only watched it again the other day, actually, with my eldest son. And, yeah, I absolutely love it. I think I know every word of it. I definitely know every word of the songs. So this is Annabelle Satine, Queen of Burlesque, performing in The Steam of Paris. So obviously you have the Eiffel Tower in the background, and here's Satine herself from the Bordello. Scarlet Rain, again, is, or it must be, another sort of soldier character of the Davidsons. Some of these are done by Dawn and some of these are done by Matt, her husband. So as you can see, it's kind of looking almost like we're on another planet again, or at least we are really kind of far up into the sky. We've got the tops of these buildings and things flying. A lot more detailed, that one, than some of the others. Then we've got Sky Queen. So this one looks more like a pilot of some sort. You can see that she has that kind of Captain America look going on. And obviously you've got the flying things in the background. This is Steampunk Travel Company, another fantastic one. I love these like little ones that are set into frames and they've got the title and everything. The Steampunk Travel Company Crew. This is the Floating Lotus, so another kind of Eastern inspired illustration. We have a beautiful and very decorative hot air balloon over there and some ships as well. And then we have a really intricate clothing pattern going on here. And of course she has, what do they call those things? It's not an umbrella. I know what they are, but I can't remember. So she's got one of them. And then we've got Time's Flying. So again, we're up in the air. And it's very much that kind of, who's the two guys who invented the first flying thing? I'm terrible. My memory is actually terrible. It worries me sometimes. Are they called like not Watson? Something else. Those that flew. Anyway, yeah, it looks like something they might have crafted. Then we've got Victoria Frankenstein. So again, just making that character female. And here is Frankenstein's monster in the tank. And this is obviously her secret laboratory. This one's called Wendy Victorious, and it's definitely got a Peter Pan Neverland vibe about it. You can see that we have Tinkerbell here and what look like Lost Boys and things. You've got the big pirate ship and the cannons and things. And obviously Wendy Darling is a character from Peter Pan. So yeah, I'm guessing that this is Peter Pan inspired. Then we've got Wicked, which I think is a like a Broadway play or a West End play or both of The Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch from that, because she has her flying monkeys. And I think she's got green skin, hasn't she? Then we've got Zaleska, daughter of Dracula. This one's fantastic. You can see that we've got the victim on the floor here, surrounded by, well, I would colour them black, have black dead roses. We've got her coffin over here. And just looking out onto the Parisian skyline there. Finally, we've got Zephyr Captains. So it's the Steampunk Travel Company again. I believe that's the same lady. And it's Captain Matthias and First Mate Aurora. So yeah, really, really like these ones that are a bit more grayscale. I think they might mostly be matte illustrations. I think the grayscale ones. And then the first ones that are slightly less grayscale, you know, more of an outline, I think are Dawn's. So yeah, after all that rambling, that is the end of the book. And you've still got your colour combination chart there on the back cover. There's the back bit as well. So there you go, that's the Steampunk special. I really hope you like it. I really like it, and I can definitely 100% see me colouring some more of the images in here, particularly the slightly creepy ones, you know, the Dracula, the Jekyll and Hyde. And definitely the Moulin Rouge one. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to click subscribe if you haven't already, and give the video a thumbs up. Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon on Colour with Claire.